Napoli awaits PSG 194 billion naira offer for Osimhen. Wow. There is a price tag on every one of us. Osimhen's price is 194 billion naira. Did you get that? 194 billion naira. If you were to be sold, how much will you be worth? Look, let me ask the question differently. Will anybody buy you? Welcome to this 12th episode of Newspaper Headlines. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share this video to every youth out there. Now, the offer for Osimhen is not for his handsomeness or physical attributes. It is not for his university certificates. It is not for how much, how well, or how long he can talk. The offer for Osimhen is not for how beautiful his CV is. The offer for Osimhen is not for the fame of his family or the exquisiteness of his background. The offer for Osimhen is not for the color of his skin. In fact, in today's warped world, his race should disqualify him or at best sell him cheap. Now, let's take these attributes one by one. Number one, beauty, handsomeness, and packaging may attract customers, but because they know these don't last, they add only little to how much they price you. In the end, every packaging ends in a dustbin. Is that not true? In fact, good packaging that arrives with a lousy content annoys customers. The buyer will soon cast both the packaging and its content into a waste bin. Ladies, listen to me. You can't sell yourself with your beauty. After pleasuring themselves, men seek for what lies behind your beauty. Osimhen has no beauty to sell. Number two, the offer for Osimhen is not for his university certificates. The era of certificates has gone for good. Do you recall a time in Nigeria when the trend was for you to go get an MBA after a BSc or whatever? How people will spend years accumulating certificates from home and abroad? Well, what has happened to those certificates? The other day, an aggrieved youth brought out all his certificates, including NYSC discharge, and publicly burnt them after 9 years of searching for a job. That is how valueless certificates are today. Number three, the offer for Osimhen is not for his ability to talk. In fact, people who talk too much are a nuisance. They are wasters of saliva and opportunity. Here is the deal. The excessive talker wastes your time. Then they waste your own time by engaging you with their much talk. Get away from them. Fast. Unless you are entertaining with comedy, talk that doesn't bring in money is a complete waste. Number four, the offer for Osimhen is not for brandishing a well-written and padded CV. CVs like certificates are worthless these days. I say all the time in my seminars that starting a small business has more hope than the best written CV. Young people, forget your CVs. They won't take you anywhere. Number five, the offer for Osimhen is not for his race or family background. I have seen Oyimbos beg for money in advanced countries. In fact, if you are black, you are already disadvantaged. So how did Osimhen break that barrier? Think about it. Nobody is interested in what family you come from. They are interested in what is in you, what you have for sale. Don't forget, Osimhen once hawked petty items on the streets of Lagos. So what drives Osimhen's price so high? It is his footballing skills. By all means, go to school, get educated, acquire a certificate, but most importantly, acquire a skill you can sell. Here is what education does. It promotes your practical skills. It gives a nice packaging to your skills. Parents, send your children to school, but after that, drive them to acquire practical skills. That is what the Chinese do today. The majority of successful people in the world didn't make it by what they studied in school. Their formal education was a mere catalyst, a confidence booster for the businesses that eventually made them. Buyers are looking for what you can do, not the knowledge you have in your head. Unapplied knowledge is worthless in today's world. What drives Osimhen's price? It is his ability to entertain in a stadium, the ability to make people happy and excited, the ability to make them have a good time and scream. I say in my books, customers don't pay for goods and services. They pay for their happiness and comfort. The happier they are, the more they are willing to dole out money. You know what? Find a way to make people happy, to excite their emotions. It will bring you money. Lots of it. And when you get them to that level of excitement, they won't care about the color of your skin. They won't care where you come from. Look, it is an utterly selfish world. People only care about how happy and comfortable they can become, and they will pay any amount to get it. And when you start to engage your skills, don't be in a hurry. Money doesn't permit itself to be accumulated in a hurry. That is why many lottery winners eventually lose everything. They don't understand the spirit of money. Money is like an old locomotive. It comes a long way. Now, here is how Osimhen came to be priced for 195 billion naira. In 2014, he had just been dropped as a player for Ultimate Strikers Academy, the Lagos youth team he was playing for. Then a scout picked him and took him for the national under-17 tryouts in Abuja. Raised in a toxic and poor suburb of Lagos that receives 10,000 tons of refuse every day, wasn't exactly the credential you would associate with a superstar in the making. His mother died when he was young. Then his father lost his job. He and his 6 siblings had to do chores to fend for the family. Here was a boy with a 194 billion naira price tag inside of him, covered in poverty. After selling water on the streets, he stumbled on football because, according to him, he wanted to be like Didier Drogba. He started with Olusosun United, played for Synergy Ultimate before Ultimate Strikers, which was to drop him. But Providence shone its light on the rejected, poor and skinny young boy. Against tough odds, Osimhen got on the national under-17 team list. He became top scorer at the under-17 AFCON that followed. He followed up with the Golden Boot Award for 10 goals at the Chile World Cup. Then he caught international attention. You may not be priced 194 billion naira, but you can be priced for 10 billion, 1 billion, 500 million, 100 million. Listen, determine your own price and go for it. In 2014, Coach Amunike was recruiting the players for the under-17 national team among hundreds of youngsters who sought attention. Each had only 15 minutes to prove himself. Here is the question for you. When opportunity comes, will you be ready? Look, prepare yourself down. You don't know when opportunity will knock on your door. Here is what Amunike says he saw in Victor Osimhen. A 15-year-old who had hunger, desire, and a lot of fight in him. Those are the ingredients you need to cook your own success. Hunger, desire, and fight. See you in the next episode.